I think it's been about 2 months, maybe even 3 months, since I have reviewed a chapter of DeadTube. Like, it's been a long time. And I've had Chibits here and there ask me, like, where is the chapter reviews of DeadTube? Well, obviously, no translations. We've been waiting for translations for months now, and I'm actually surprised it got translated again, because for us to wait that long for that many chapters to be translated, I thought the project was just dropped and we were not going to get any more translations for DeadTube. So I'm actually quite happy to see how Chapter 10 of DeadTube got translated, and I get to talk about the series. Now, clearly this series is not the best series of all time. We all know that. It's not the best. It's not 10 out of 10 quality. But it's still an entertaining series to read, enough said. I mean, I just like the entire ordeal of, people recording each other and then seeing, how all shit goes down and goes dark and stuff. But, I mean, everybody has their own preferences, and I'm glad to see DeadTube got once again translated, and hopefully, the next couple chapters get translated quite soon, too, because I'd like to see what is going to happen to this sensei, because that finale cliffhanger is a bitch. Like, we're going to find out the sensei is a massive M, a super M. Like, oh, do this mold to me, Kazu. Do this mold to me. And she's sitting there smiling. That's most likely thumbnail. Like, I'm just going to color that face. But that is some fucked up shit, man. Like, that teacher is fucked up. I did not expect that teacher to be an M. Kind of explains a lot why she would put her situation into DeadTube. Like, why she would even be a part of this at all. Be fine with it, kind of. It kind of makes a lot more sense, because she enjoys the torture, the pain. I mean, she's getting fucking sliced up. Like, dude, her back got sliced open, and I mean, she's getting raped and shit. I mean, she's like, oh, do it more, and I'm like, so, the chapter, that ending just fucked up, man. That is a fucked up ending of this chapter. No other words really describes that just as well as it's fucked up. So, in this chapter, you have it to where it's the slow, gradual build-up to that conclusion of the chapter, of finding out the personality of Sensei. Like, our MC, he's recording the Sensei, and, like, you could see how he's getting really into DeadTube. Like, he wants to record her getting raped and slashed at, but what he says was very interesting. He's like, there's no way this person like Sensei could be this kind-hearted and nice and trusting. Like, there's no way. She has to have a face. That's what he said. I mean, eventually she came out, says, ooh, do it more. And so we found out her true face, but we come to find out that our MC is quite a sick bastard. I mean, we knew he was already disgusting, but to see how he is in this, still recording that, it's kind of messed up. I mean, he is probably going to just watch her die if she dies. And I'm willing to bet that the sensei might die, because if she's an M, like if she's a super M, I don't think she would really fight back, so to say. So she might die. I think she might die. So, I don't know. I mean, she might not die since she's an M. We'll have to see when we cross that bridge in a couple of months if the chapters do get translated. But yeah, I mean, the chapter of DeadTube came out at a good time, on Monday. I mean, a Monday's a good day, not much to really review. And I mean, it was a good read because a lot of pages, some good quality artwork, steady progression, and it's the final day of DeadTube. So, will we have a crazy finale like we had in the last, recording session? For instance, how that big shock factor twist, I'm the cameraman, different things like that. Will we get to see something very similar to that, to where, like, the teacher turns around and becomes an S or something and kills them? I mean, that'd be cool. It would, if that turns around to be something like that. Oh yeah, one last thing before I end this review. You also have it to where that one girl, that's in debt. Like, if she loses this DeadTube today, like, she's going to get fined and, I guess, get sent to prison. You gotta like her attitude in this. Like, she sees a teacher getting raped and shit, and she's like, are you gonna do nothing? Are you gonna do nothing? Like, she got well way over her head when she entered this freaking DeadTube competition. Like, I don't know if she's ever going to stick around, or if she's going to stay a main character. Like, if she's gonna stay a main character, or is she gonna be killed off? I wonder if that's what's gonna happen to her character, because, I mean, she's gotten way over her head, especially with how she's reacting in this chapter of DeadTube. So anyways, you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.